In this video, I'll show you how to create categories and subcategories. Categories appear most likely in the menu, although you have control over that as well. And a subcategory can appear underneath a category. So for example, under news, I can have a category called world news or US news or sports news, for example. So there's categories and then there's subcategories. So to create a category, we click on categories, you click create, new category, we'll call this sports. And then you decide if you want to show that in the menu or not. So you can create categories that collect content but aren't necessarily in the top menu. So I'll click yes and menu. We'll show it in the sidebar, we'll show it in the footer, we'll show it as mega menu, and then we'll also show that on the home page. And I'll go back here in a second and show you where those appear. And then you can enter in your SEO keywords and description down here. So we'll click save. Then I'll go back and refresh this website. You can see that new category showed up in the menu. There's no content for it yet, but it is there. It shows up in the sidebar. And then when we say home page, that means here. So this is the fun category, for example. It shows the latest stories. There's the news. And then sports shows up as well. We're just not seeing it because there's no content for it yet. And then for a subcategory, we click on subcategories, create new subcategory. We can call this one, let's do football, for example. And then you decide what main category you want that to be under. Let's click sports. We'll show in menu. And usually for subcategories, I don't show them in the sidebar or the footer. And same options, SEO keywords and description. We'll click save. Refresh, and now you can see that when I go under sports, football is one of the options. So again, we can add a bunch of subcategories like baseball, soccer, and so on. If we want to delete a category or subcategory, we go back to our menu. Here's the subcategory football under sports, and I'll just click delete. And then same thing with main categories. There's sports. I'll click delete. One thing to keep in mind is that when you're deleting a category, if there was any articles in that category, they're going to automatically be deleted as well. And that is how you manage and create categories and subcategories.